las gotes i res més.
Tell me when you're ready. Hello! So we're on the way to, oh no. We're on a really bumpy road. We're on the way to the Benton Mackaye Trail. And we're doing, what sections are we doing? 10 and 11? Oh, we're doing about 30 miles, but we're going to the Dally Gap parking area in Georgia to start our hike. We saw a bunch of snow on the way here. There's not any snow right now. But yeah, so we're gonna start at Dally Gap in Georgia and then head on into Tennessee and gonna do a little 3-day, 2-night trip. And it's gonna be cold because there's probably snow on the ground. Okay. Yay, we're ready! We're really cold! Hershey's ready too.
So we're poking a mud puddle to figure out how deep it is.
We're lost already. Not even there yet.
We haven't got out of the car. We're starting off.
I feel like this is the Benton Mackaye Trail. We're just gonna drive it. We're not gonna hike anymore. We're just gonna drive the whole way.
Yeah, any more than we
Do
already
you think I
have.
should drive through it?
Yeah, I think we should try it.
Well, you know, it flooded in Sarasota quite a lot, and I drove through that, so.
I think it should be fine then.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Well, I'll push.
Put on your seatbelts, please.
Now we gotta move the stick. I know it doesn't look like it's in the way, but there's a big divot in the road and we're not so sure. Look at that teamwork. Wow. They made it look so easy. Hopefully the strong enough somebody will make it up myself.
So we finally made it to Dally Gap parking area, and this is what it looks like. There's a sign over there. There's Hershey. And we haven't really seen the Benton Mackaye Trail blazes yet, but there's a sign up here that says to Big Frog Mountain. And I know that's where we're going first, so probably gonna go up that way. The trail guide over here. Over there it is. No, that's not it. There it is. The trail guide is really faded, so you can't really tell what's what. But Hershey, come here! Hershey, come on, right now. Here she comes. But we'll figure it out. And we'll keep you updated. Oops. So there's definitely snow on the ground. And Hershey is loving it. She's in her element. Okay, so we weren't sure if we were going the right way. Originally, we thought we were, because down at the Dally Gap parking area, there was a sign pointing up towards Big Frog Mountain, and there was nothing about Benton Mackaye Trail, but there's this sign here, which the way we're going is this way. And the arrow's like been broken off, but somebody wrote one in yellow. It says north is this way. So if you're headed north on the Benton Mackaye Trail, then yes, you're going the right way towards Big Frog Mountain. All right, here's Hershey playing in the snow. So we just rounded a corner and found ourselves a winter wonderland. And now I remembered to turn the phone sideways again, so it'll be full screen from now on. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So it's starting to snow, which it wasn't really supposed to, but just flurries, and our bladders are starting to freeze in the tube, which, you know, we were kind of expecting. And actually some water spilled on my jacket and it's turned to ice now. So I'm not sure what the temperature is, but it's cold. And Kathleen, she was having some issues, some issues with her fingers, which are now a little bit warmer, and now her toes are cold. So she's putting in some toe warmers, and yeah, it's super cold, and we're just getting higher in elevation. So we're gonna take care of Kathleen's feet, yeah. Alright, we're stopping for lunch, and there's Kathleen and Amber. The temperature is currently, I'll show you, in case you don't believe me, colder than we thought it was gonna be. It is, I'm not really sure, but it looks like about 22. I don't know if you can see that. It might be backwards anyway, I don't know. But we're stopping for lunch, and we're not, how many miles have we gone? Like 5?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like 11:50 right now, going on noon. So we've got about 6.5-ish more miles. We have to summit Big Frog Mountain, and then we're gonna go camp down in the valley somewhere. And we've got, it'd be good to make camp by about 4 for daylight purposes, so we should do that in about 4 hours, including eating lunch. That'd be good. So, yes, and it's pretty snowy. Hershey's here too. There she is. Hi, Hershey. She's a good girl. She's not cold at all. So, yep. We're cold, but we're good. So we came to another fork in the road. We just came down from up there. There's a trail going that way, and kind of not really anything that way. And up here is the Hemp Top Trail, and there's literally nothing marked for the BMT. So based on the guidebook, it looks like the Hemp Top Trail is a side trail, and we're about to turn. We came down off of that, so we're going to turn right and go that way. And it should be the right direction. Alright. Just kidding. We walked like 10 yards and we came to a campsite and it ended. So we're going to walk up towards the Hemp Top Trail, and then
might be a fire tower up there, but we don't really
and
know.
if there's a fire tower, then we have to go back somewhere else, because there was another fork back there that was completely unmarked. So we're gonna go up towards Hemp Top, the place that I said we weren't gonna go to, and maybe it forks a little bit later and veers off, and that's what the guidebook means. But we'll find out and we'll let you know.
Also, we look like turtle bugs. Yeah.
Because we are.
Ninja turtles.
True. Okay. So we just climbed up the, what was it? Hemp Top Trail, and we found the Benton Mackaye Trail again. It was a really steep climb, and I'm tired. I think they're tired too. But we found us a winter wonderland. Find her a stick. Hershey. Come on. Come on. I want to make a snowball. I'm going to throw a snowball. Not at them though. I'm just gonna throw some snow. There goes Hershey. It's like a frozen layer on top. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. Oh no! Oh!
I want to see if she'll catch it in the air.
Oh, she tried! So there's a bear track in the snow.
We're just gonna call it whatever it is or not.
Honestly though, we've been following this man's footprints, and he wrote us a message earlier that said enjoy, and he drew this arrow in the snow, and so maybe he drew it. Cause like where would they go? Does it go over there, Kathleen? Oh, I'm coming. This? No, Hershey, no! Oh, yeah.
It's either that or Bigfoot, I don't know. A baby
Maybe it's the big frog.
Oh, that's what it is.
We gotta go down there to find him? Yeah. Something that's not human or a Hershey. Alright. So we saw a sign for big frog, but now we're going down a little bit. We haven't seen a view yet, so we'll keep you updated if there's a nice view. So we found a view. I don't know which one it is. We're coming down off of Big Frog Mountain. It's snowing. If you can't see, you probably can. We've been trudging through snow. Now it's finally starting to not be so deep, but maybe it's just because we're on the ridgeline. But there's a pretty view.
Missy took a tumble on
Yeah.
the ice patch.
I'm sorry, I'm in the way. Oh, it's okay. Don't fall. Yeah, there's a big ice patch, and I fell down there, and then I couldn't get up, and they had to pull me up because it was slippery.
But she's okay.
Yes, I am.
She's a little icicle now.
I've got ice on the inside of my fleece now. It's not. Am I getting it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not coming off.
And now she's got another good falling story to tell.
Yeah, I was just about to say I was off my game because Kathleen fell twice. Not down the mountain, just on the trail. Well, I didn't fall any farther.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Good thing I got some good friends here to
Some strong, muscular friends to help.
And Hershey's getting maybe a little bit cold, but we'll give her coat when we get settled. So we're going down in elevation, so it should get warmer. We hope. Yep. All right, we're gonna keep moving because we're gonna freeze standing here. And there's the trail. We're having to go around the side so we don't fall down again. It's kind of steeper than it looks. All right, so it is currently 5:35, and we made it to where we're camping.
Woo, made our miles.
And it's still light out. Thank goodness. So we're here by the Rough Creek. There's not designated camping, but there's enough space. We're kind of right on the middle of the trail, but there's literally nobody here, so I don't think anybody. There is.
So somebody's
Yeah,
done it before.
there's a fire ring over there. So we're about to set up this tarp that will keep us warm tonight. Here we go. Alright, it's Saturday morning. Hi, Hershey. So it was actually warmer last night than it was on top of Big Frog Mountain, because it was 25 when we went to bed and 25 now when we woke up. So we were fine. We were a little bit chilly, but it was okay. And now we have, I think, like 4 miles or something to meet Eric. So we have a few miles to get to Thunder Rock Campground, and Eric is going to be meeting us there so he can finish out the rest of the trip with us. And we just gotta bring ourselves to get out from under this tarp because it's cold. Alright, so just to update on the water situation, our bladders are now ice, which we were pretty much expecting. That's no surprise. So besides just storing water, they're kind of worthless right now. So we are using our Nalgene's and putting water in those, and I did iodine tablets in mine. Kathleen and Amber are boiling their water, because we don't really want to use our pump filter right now in case the pump is frozen, because that would be bad. So it's a little bit of extra time for the water situation, but not too bad overall. It's still about 25 degrees, so you know, things are frozen. And that's it. Alright, so we just climbed down to a river. I'm thinking maybe it's the Jacks River. I'm not really sure. There's a road over there too. You can see this car driving by. There it goes. And hopefully we're probably within a mile of Thunder Rock Campground. And we're about to go find Eric. What time is it? About 11:26. 11:26. So we told him to meet us at 11:30, so it's okay. He can wait for a minute. He's got a warm car. But yeah, it's really pretty here. The trail's gonna go that way. Okay, we made it to Thunder Rock Campground. It's basically just like a bunch of primitive sites. I think during the season it costs like $12 a night or something, but it's all like gravel. And no sign of Eric yet, but I don't know where the parking is because he's probably parked in a different section of the campground. But it's really pretty out. The river's over there. So we're gonna go find Eric.
Took every ounce of strength.
And we are now lunching at the Thunder Rock Campground, and Eric has joined us. No problems. It's pretty warm. It's like 36 right now. And we were hungry, so it's lunchtime. Yeah. We have, how many more miles do we have? Like 5.5?
Something like that. We don't really know exactly.
Okay. Well, we're camping somewhere at the fork of some trails that we'll tell you about when we get there later. There's Hershey. Hello.
Yeah.
Here's another view of the river. And there's this like hydroelectric plant. This is right next to Thunder Rock Campground. We just finished lunch. It's really pretty. Hello. Okay, so we've been climbing up for like 3 hours now, and we're tired. But we found this bee's nest on the side of the trail, just kind of sitting there. It's pretty cool.
It's got like 4 layers to it.
Yeah. Usually you can't pick up a bee's nest and hold it.
Fortunately, the honey's gone.
Yeah.
We could use that. But hopefully we're really close to where we're going to make camp, so we'll film some when we get there so you can see where we're sleeping. Alright.
We're done too.
Alright, we found our camp spot. We're here. We exited the Benton Mackaye Trail. Just
over there.
Yeah, just right over there. And we're on the Dry Pond Weed Trail.
Yes.
And we went down into the saddle a little bit and walked back through some briars and found some flat places. And we're outside of the National Forest, so we're good to camp here. And we're kind of on top of a mountain. There's some snow over there. But we're pretty protected in here, and there's no widowmakers, branches that might fall on our heads. It all looks pretty good. So we're making camp here tonight. Alright.
Oh, I think yours is ready. Oh, it.
Yeah, there might be some chicken boots in there.
No.
Oh, and it. Oh.
So we're getting dinner started, and you saw our tarp set up over there. We decided I'll just sleep under the big tarp because it'll be warmer and there's space. But I'm boiling some water for Franco's Mountain House. I'm gonna eat half of this packet, and then Eric, Kathleen, and Amber are making some rice with that and garlic parmesan.
Yeah.
And we got a fire.
Oh, yeah.
So now we're warm. And the temperature is probably in the 40s right now. I haven't checked my thermometer, but it's significantly warmer than yesterday. It's feeling pretty good. There's Hershey.
Oh,
She's
there it
sleeping.
That's definitely good.
Okay, so it's Sunday morning now, and we're about to do our last 5 miles today. We're going to be ending, where's Kathleen? Oh, hello. We're going to be ending at McFarland Road. There's some GPS coordinates in the guidebook, and then my mom
is coming to pick us up. So we got about 5 more miles, and then a whole bunch of driving back and forth to where we left the struggle bus, back at Dally Gap to get back here. So the temperature is about 36. Is that what I said? About 36, and it is currently what time?
Oh, I can't of the time.
8:35.
8:35. So we're about to hit the trail.
So we found this really pretty view on the way down, and somebody built a little bench to sit on so that you can look at the view. We're going to sit on the bench for a minute and look at it.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so the Benton Mackaye Trail is down there. And we saw some green space up here, so we walked up to check it out. And we found a dog grave. This is the second grave we've seen on the trail. But I mean, there's like flowers and stuff here, so I wonder what the tag says. Should I look at it? The Arnett's Kiva. Her name was Kiva. Their phone number's still in here. Interesting. Probably have like 3 miles to go. Good catch. Alright. Let's keep moving. Okay, so we made it to the end of our trip. We came out right over there. Over there. And we're on McFarland Road, but my mom's not here yet, which is a little bit concerning. But I didn't really tell her how far to come down this road, so we're gonna wait. We told her before noon is when we'd be here. It's 11:33, and she said she'd be here well before noon, so we'll see. We'll update you when she gets here. All right, and then there were four. There's Hershey. So what time is it now?
It is 12:30.
Okay, it's 12:30. Still haven't found my mother. And Eric and Kathleen went that way up the trail because there's another road crossing in half a mile. So we're wondering if maybe my mom and Charlie went too far. And so we're waiting on them to come back. And then we just saw this man drive by, and he said he thru-hiked the AT 2 years ago and told us that Highway 68 is not that way. That way, a mile. And so that's probably where they were coming in on. So if we still don't find my mom, we might just hike out there because there's probably more traffic and stuff, and maybe service or something, or maybe we hitch a ride, who knows. So that's where we are right now. It's currently, temperature is, let's see here. Oh, it's not bad. It's like 46. So not too chilly. So we'll find our ride eventually, one way or another.
FS stands for
All right, so another car just passed by. Kathleen and Eric came back,
Yep.
and they said we're on FS 23, which is McFarland Road in the guidebook. So we're in the right place, but they didn't say anything about Kimsey Mountain Highway being a mile that way, but there is an intersection up there. So we're gonna go explore up that way and see if we can figure out what happened, or flag somebody down, or get somewhere where we can find service. So the adventure continues.
Okay, so we walked out to Highway 68, which intersects 23, which is where we're supposed to be picked up. And not 100% sure what the game plan is now. Eric's car is still at Thunder Rock Campground, which will be closer. So, Hershey, come here. Come on. So, we might try to coax some nice car into driving us there once we figure out how far away it is.
64/71.
We're here right now. It's 1:30 and still waiting on a ride.
It says it goes to that. How was it last night?
Last night was okay. All right, we found my mom and Charlie.
So glad.
Yes. They went to the original meeting spot down there, but they found us.
Yeah.
So Charlie cut his finger, so
his palm.
yeah, his palm, so we're gonna get moving. So new plan is Kathleen and Eric are going back to Eric's car, and then they're gonna come back and get us.
Trying to break wood, and I've got my
So, all right. Okay, we're still here.
Find it okay.
So, Kathleen and Eric went with my mom and Charlie to go back to Eric's car, which is tiny, but we're all somehow going to fit in there, including Hershey. And all 5 packs when they come back to get us. And hopefully Charlie can get to a hospital because that looks really bad.
So Eric and I are on our way to go pick up the rest of the crew, and we're gonna all somehow squeeze into this little car with
Look,
all
we're
of
getting
our
close.
packs, and we just got passed. And Hershey, but it's gonna work, and then we're gonna go get Missy's car, and then we're gonna be on the road on the way home. It's gonna be great. Bye.
Okay, we're still waiting on Kathleen and Eric. It's been like going on an hour and a half, right? An hour and 20 minutes.
or so, which is fine.
And it rained on us a lot, and now we're cold. And we're just waiting. Hershey got rained on too. She's okay. She's got a
Hopefully
water.
they made it to Eric's car safely.
Yeah, and hopefully Charlie can get to a hospital. I have to find out about that. So it's raining again. We're cold. I'm ready to be in the heat. It's like, what did I say, 38 degrees
Yeah,
and raining.
which is
So-
cold.
Yeah. Are you cold, Hershey? Are you cold?
I'm cold. I think it's just fine.
Yeah. That's where they're going to be coming from soon. Alright, Eric and Kathleen came back and we have all fit in here with our packs. There's mine's on my lap. Right here. And we're going back to the struggle bus now so that we can go home.